Hello everybody, welcome. It looks like I have a mic here. Well, hello. Good to meet everybody. I am glad everybody could join along today. We have something exciting, which I am actually looking forward to. As you can see, we're going to be flying around the Cleveland area, doing some air rescue missions that come with this beautiful H145 here. Also have this beautiful University Hospital livery. As always, I will link everything in the description. I believe everybody should download everything included here. It is a very good combination. This area is very beautiful. I've only flown here once, however, the additions that have been made by the developer, very, 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 very beautiful. We have some hospitals we can fly to, some improved airports, things of that nature. So go give it a shot. So let's get to it. As you can see, I have already started this beautiful helicopter up. It is going to be a little bit later at night, but I think that's okay. I think that is okay. Added some additional options here. Make sure we are inside our weight and balance. Make sure we're inside our weight and balance preferences. What we prefer to have here. Make sure we're inside the criteria. Everything else here is all set. I'm going to take one guy out. Usually I don't like to have three medics on board. I know it's a little unrealistic. At least where I live, there's the people that I've seen on the medical helicopters is only one pilot and then true crew. But yeah, beautiful day out here in Cleveland Hopkins. So let's get into us. So what I'm using here as a yoke, actually surprisingly, I found it kind of difficult to find a yoke on the internet. A yoke and a collective and everything like that. So what I'm actually using is I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA side stick, usually for the Airbus, but what I'm using is there's a little slider on the front and I'm using it as my collective. And I also have the Thrustmaster rudder pedals. This helicopter, I've configured it so it doesn't need too much rudder. I've done that just to make it a little easier to fly. I found in Microsoft Flight Sim, the helicopters are a little difficult to fly, especially if they're not configured right. So if you go realistic, you need a lot of rudder trim. This thing just wants to go to the right. So what I've done is, if you go to realistic, it still wants to go to the right. You're using the rudder pedals, but it's just too much. I can't really find a way to configure it. There's a dead zone slider here, but I feel like it doesn't really help too much. So I just put it on arcade. You still have to apply a little bit of rudder, but that's okay. So anyways, let's get going before it gets too dark here. Maybe we'll do something a little, we'll do something a little less far, maybe 5 to 10. I feel like 25 would be a little too long, and if someone's down here, they're probably gonna, you could probably go to Akron or Cleveland, honestly. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the area, but they were all the way down here, honestly. I would just bring them to Akron if I was down here. Okay, so we're gonna fly over to Parma, okay? It looks like, we have something right on the major parkway. Looks like maybe an accident of some sort. Probably a car accident, I'm guessing. So let's get on out of here. We are going to make sure we have enough lights on, landing lights. We got all that. We don't need a HISL. We'll give the passengers some lights here. Got all of our things all set. Looks like we're good. Breakers are in, and breaker switches. Got a map here. Cool. I want to turn on synthetic vision. Cool. CT. Awesome. So let's get into this. All right. As you can see, it's getting dark. Alright, as you can see, it is getting dark, so we need to hurry up and get out of here. So because we are a EMS, we are actually going to have clearance from ATC to do a straight out departure. So fly over all these guys, and we're going to be doing a straight out departure here.
Two hours later.
In reality, I'm not too sure how this would work out here exactly. There is a hospital right over there. I don't think anybody in this predicament or this vicinity would need a helicopter to come pick them up. But I'm just going to take a look here at the landing zone. You can see these missions aren't perfect. You can see it's a little, you can't land there. You just cannot land there. Not possible. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to find another accident here. We'll just pretend none of that happens. But let's see what we got here. This is on a major road. On West 65th Street. I think we could do that actually. That would be a little bit better for us. So let's head on over there. I really do hope everybody is enjoying. I do like being able to create videos and play around with some scenarios that help me get better at the game. Not only get better, but help me enjoy this game a lot better for what it is. With the whole addition of this helicopter, honestly, I was a fan of flight sim, of this flight simulator, but when this helicopter came out specifically, it made me love this thing 50 times more. But like I said, I hope everybody is doing well, and hope everybody's enjoying the content I'm putting out. Okay, as you can see, we are closing in on the landing zone. It looks like maybe at a factory. It looks like maybe there's an accident or something, a factory car accident. So I believe this is more than capable. Yeah, you can see it's in kind of an open area. The thing about this is you cannot like fly away from it. So I couldn't fly here. I have to kind of fly really close to the accident scene to be able to pick that patient up. It's just kind of unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Still going to make the best of this scenario though. We got our paramedic and our nurse on board. We're going to take care of this patient, get him up to the hospital. So let's get in there. Looks like maybe a motorcycle accident or something of that sort. So let's begin our orbit here. Start bringing that collective back just a tiny bit. Kind of want to lose a little airspeed here, be able to come in a nice final approach. Keep that altitude up too. We want to oblige by the FAA rules of flying VFR. Make sure we are approximately 500 feet above any object until we are on our final approach in. 1,400, flying for 100 knots indicated. I think this is fine. It's over here somewhere off the pillar. Yep, right there. I'm going to start losing some altitude now. Bring back that collective a little bit more. Bring the nose up so we lose some speed. Really want to lose some altitude before anything. Right here. down a little bit. Start turning, making our turn. I'm gonna flick up the landing lights on. Make sure everybody knows we're coming in. Be careful. We have it's like a cell phone tower there. Keep an eye out for that guy. Okay, 85, 89, and 88 knots, 1,200. A little bit sharper return. There's a little bit more altitude. 80 knots. I think we're a pretty steady approach here. It's a very steady approach. 70 knots. 1,200, 1,100 coming down. 70 knots. There's a little bit of altitude here. We're going to put our collector back just a little bit. I'm going to pitch back just a little. Landing lights are on. Make sure. 66 knots. 60 knots, 155, 55. Getting a little slow here. I want to be careful. Watch our airspeed. Right rudder over here. A little left rudder on you. Get a little bit over the trees. Above the trees, pitch back a little bit. Get yourself a collective. A little bit more collective. And we're down. Down. Collective down very slowly. In this nice grass field here. Nice grass field here. Cool. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna turn it on idle. I think this should be close enough for the patient. There we go, cool. We're close enough. Idled out. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the engines here, just to save a little bit of gas. We are running 750 here, so we do want to keep an eye on that. So we're going to let them do their stuff. The nurse is out getting them right now. We're going to. Okay, as you can see, our nurse is on his way back. He has the patient. As you can see, like I said, it's a little bug. We're just not gonna look at him. We don't want to see him today. He's a little peasant in the back of the helicopter. So we got that going. Doors open. Everything's all set. We got the helicopter going up. Don't mind all these errors and stuff like that. We're gonna take care of those. He's getting in. We're going to turn engine number 1 on just to idle. He's in. I'm going to start this bad boy up. Up to idle. Got positive spin. We're hauling. We're doing about 105, 110. I'm happy with that for now. Our patient isn't in the back, is stable, so there's not too much of a rush here, but there still is a little rush. Patient is stable. Looks like a man in his 40s got in an accident in a factory, and unfortunately, because there's some construction going on the highway, EMS was not able to pick him up. So they call us in. No worries, that's what we're here for. Cleveland Hospital. I'm going to follow our GPS. Landing light, we can turn that guy on here. Turn it off, I mean. Cool. Doing about 115, a buck 10, a buck 15. Cool. About 1,700. Awesome. Happy with that. currently almost there. We're pretty much there right now, honestly. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do our normal procedures. We're going to lower altitude just a little bit. Also going to decrease our collective. Lose a little bit of speed here. As you can see, we are losing our speed here, and we actually have the helipad in sight. As you can see, you can't really see it green right here though. Cleveland Clinic. Actually, I lied to you. We're actually not landing Cleveland Clinic. We're landing at this one right here. Actually landing at UH Cleveland over here, main clinic. My apologies about that. Sometimes you can get mixed up, especially in this area. There's obviously a lot of hospitals and stuff. So we have our 2 pads right there. Going to start our orbit. Lower our collective down a little. Bring our nose up a little bit. I'll put our landing lights on here. So, hospital's been called. They've gotten report. We are good to get landing here. 5 knots at 1,200. $80 knots, 1,300. We're going up. That's the wrong way. Okay, make a nice stable approach on me here to this helipad. A little high, but it's okay. Can always come down a little bit. Like that. Nose down. Lower collective. 70 up to 80. Lower the collective more. Bring that power. Terrain. Not feeling so good about this approach here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to collective up just a little bit. Go back into a normal flight, normally straight flight, and we're going to make one more turn over here. It looks like the ground is about 700 feet off the ground. I actually didn't think the elevation over here was that high over in Cleveland. I'm kind of surprised. It's kind of high for a city. You think that would be right on one of the Great Lakes. That's okay. No worries. 1,000 at 80. We got 400 feet above the ground. Lost Nation Municipal. Let's see how we're doing. Still at 80 knots. Hospital should be right here. So right, yep, right here. Okay. One more orbit. 85 knots. I'm feeling good about that. 1,300 again. We're way too high. Coming back up on that yoke. Way too high. 75 or 85. I feel like we have that speed. 1,200. Let's bring her down to 1,000. Still a little fast, so I'm gonna come down a little bit on that. Bring it back. There we go. I feel a little bit better about this one now. 1,100. Need to bleed some speed, bleed some altitude. Way too fast. Holy guacamole. That's okay. No worries. Sometimes you come in too fast, sometimes you come in too slow. That's no worries at all. Still at 30. Helicopters are made to fly in a way that they can hover. A lot of rudder in this launch. There we go. Perfectly lined up with the helipad. Little collective in there. Just a little bit. Lots of collective this time around. Holy smokes. Must be windy too. Holy guacamole. I'm getting thrown around like a rag doll here. Move forward, I'm gonna be good. 100 feet. 100 feet. Nice and slow, bring her down. Get some more rudder, tons of rudder. Keep coming down, we're doing great. Slow burn right. There we go. Not too bad. A little right of the helipad of the center line, but that's okay. That's totally fine. We have enough room here for our flight nurse and paramedic to get out. Put that down idle. Go here. Aircraft. Let's get this patient out of here. Off, and as you can see, our passenger is going off the roof. That's okay. We'll just say our passenger has some injuries undescribable to man. But that's okay. Our patient is at the hospital now, and here comes back our paramedic, bringing the patient around. Maybe he figured out how to get there. Cool. Anyways, I think that's going to do it, guys. That was a fun flight. I guess we could do that again soon. Picked up the patient, brought him to the hospital. So that is a little showcase of the HPG, their little mission system they got here for the H145, the HEMS. So, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed this little night flight with me. And I hope to see you guys again soon. So thank you so much, and catch you guys later.